In this video, I'm going to show you how I built and sold an AI voice agent in under 6 hours. Yes, less time than your average workday. First, I'm going to show you the actual agent that I built, so a quick demo. Second, I'm going to show you the build using Retail AI, how I set everything up, how I trained it, how I scraped the business's website, how I published the whole agent. And then lastly, I'm going to show you the secret GTM go-to-market strategy that I used to actually sell the AI agent in under 6 hours. If you're someone who's been trying to sell AI agents, you know the hardest part is not about building them, but selling them. So this tip is a fast track to getting your first client. Let's get into it.
Thank you for calling House of Hair. This is Emma. How can I help you?
Hi, Emma. Are you guys open on Sundays?
We're closed on Sundays. Is there another day you'd like to come in, or can I help you with anything else today?
Yeah, what time do you close on Saturdays?
We close at 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah, do you guys cut men's hair?
Yes, we do men's haircuts. Would you like to know about booking an appointment or anything else?
No, I think I'll come in around 2 p.m. Next Saturday. Thank you.
You're welcome. We look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.
Flawless phone call. Okay, on to the build. Like I said, we're going to be using Retail AI. To start your build, we're going to need a Retail AI account. I already have one, so I am logged in. I've been messing around with agents, so I have a bunch already loaded in here. Yours probably will be empty if you've never played around. If you are familiar with Retail AI, you have played around with some voice agents, a lot of this will be familiar with you. Great job. You've already taken a step in the right direction. If you're unfamiliar with everything, that's fine, because this guide will be simple enough to follow. Get the build started. We're going to create an agent in the top right. Select voice agent. We always do single prompt agent, and we always start from blank. Now, first off, I'm going to name my AI voice agent. This is the client that I actually built the agent for, House of Hair Salon. Second, we're going to come down to the voice. We're going to stay with Simo. Simo's been good to us. We're going to stick with her, and we're going to do 0.9, and we only need English, so we'll stick with English. Now, to create the prompt, good thing we have ChatGPT. It's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. So we're going to head over to ChatGPT, and we're going to type this into the block. Create a Retail AI system prompt written in Markdown with the following sections only. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing out. If you want this entire prompt for ChatGPT, then pause the video, copy it, or just join my school group. The link will be down in the description below. Just send a message in the general section, prompt please, and I will send this copy over for you. In addition to receiving the prompt, you can also ask me questions whenever you want in that group. If I didn't already mention, the group is entirely free. However, it won't be free forever. So if you join now, you're locked in, free access for the rest of the time. But when the group starts to become busier, I'm going to have to turn it to paid. So your chance to have it for free is now. Once you have this copy, you need to give it the business name. So business name is House of Hair. And the AI agent's name is, we'll go with Emma. We're going to let ChatGPT cook up here. We're going to copy the prompt that it made and bring it back over to Retail. And we're going to paste that into the prompt section and hit save. Now, a few things about this prompt. First of all, you need to have defined sections. LLMs, which is the AI model, ChatGPT 4.1, that is reading this, parsing this, it understands best when a prompt is written in Markdown. A Markdown is when things are dashed like this. You can use bullets or dashes, but either way, Markdown is when things are listed boom, 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 not paragraph format. And then in addition to Markdown, the titles, the sections should start with one hashtag, and having it all uppercase also helps. If you're going to do like a subsection, you can space right under the title section and do 2 hashtags and all caps again, something like this. Right, and now the LLM knows that this is a subsection. Markdown format is important because the easier the LLM can read, the easier the AI model can read your prompt, the faster and cleaner the responses will be, which is a big deal when it comes to AI voice agents because it's a person talking to an AI in real time. So the cleaner it is, the faster the AI can think and parse through information, the better the responses will be, and overall, the better the interaction will be. The good thing about the copy that you threw into ChatGPT and the prompt that it created is that there's really no changes we have to make. Just make sure you include the business name as well as the name for the AI agent, and you're kind of set. Let's move down to the welcome message. We're going to do AI speaks first, like always, and custom message, like always. And this is like the standard message that I usually put in this field. Thank you for calling, and then I do the business name. This is the agent's name. How can I help you? Now we come up to pause before speaking, and we're going to do 1 second. This just lets the AI kind of gather itself before it speaks. Something you should remember is that when somebody actually makes a phone call to the AI voice agent, the first thing the AI voice agent does is parse through this entire prompt. It has to read the entire thing so that it knows what's going on before responding. So by giving it a second to speak before it actually gets started, then you're allowing it to gather itself before any words are said. Now let's come over to functions. We have the end call function already taken care of. Retail kind of fills that in for you, which is great. But we want to add the call transfer function as well. We can leave the name and description as is. You're going to have to change the transfer number to whatever the business's phone line is or wherever they want calls transferred. That's something that you have to ask them. The type, we always do warm transfer. It's so much better than a cold transfer. We keep ringtone on, we keep human detection on, and we're going to do a whisper message. And we're going to write inside the prompt field, say hello to the business, and let them know who is calling and why. Now what this does is when a call is transferred from the AI to the business, the AI comes on the phone first and says to the business, hey, I have John calling and he's inquiring about a refund. And then boom, John hits the line. That's all we have to do for this function. Hit save. And those are going to be the main functions taken care of. Moving down to knowledge base. This part is very important. You need to give the AI the information that it needs to actually answer questions for the business. So this is something you also take up with the business. The first question I always ask is your website up to date? This is important because to build the knowledge base, most of the time I just scrape the website. I'll show you how to scrape the website in a moment. But if their website is completely up to date, has all the relevant information, has information on what questions, what answers there are to common questions, you're already setting a very good foundation for giving the AI enough information to handle the phone calls. So ask the business, is your website up to date? Because I'm going to scrape it, pull all that information, and feed it to the AI so that it knows those things. And then on top of that, is there anything else that is on your website that is absolutely necessary for the AI to know? And then in addition, you're going to want to end the conversation with, or this section of the conversation with something like, okay, what are your most asked questions? And whatever the most asked questions are, put it at the top of the knowledge base. Whatever's at the top is what is read through first. So the AI will give faster answers to questions that are asked based on information that is at the top of the knowledge base. So to actually scrape the website, we're first going to go over to the business's website. Once you have the business's website URL copied, come over to ChatGPT and type in, this is the URL for the business. I need you to create a knowledge base I can attach separately, and then attach the URL link and hit send. Now what ChatGPT is doing here is manually scraping the business's website, pulling all that information from their website and organizing it into a nice, neat knowledge base that our AI can now reference once we attach it. So we're going to copy this whole knowledge base and we're going to head back into retail and we're going to exit our agent and we need to head into the knowledge base section. So head over to knowledge base, hit this plus sign and name your knowledge base first. So I just name it by the business and then I add documents, I hit add text and I just call it knowledge base. And then I paste the text in that ChatGPT gave me and hit save. Save again. Now, going back into the agent, we now have to attach the knowledge base. So to do that, just go into the knowledge base section, hit add, and attach the knowledge base that you just configured. Boom. Now we have enlightened the AI voice agent with all the information that it needs to answer questions based on the business that you're building this for. Now, I said before, ask the business if their website is up to date, if it has all the relevant information that is needed for AI to answer calls. They're most likely going to say a few things like, oh, we want the AI to know this, we want the AI to know that. We stay open extra late on Tuesdays, and that's not on our website. If you have things of that sort, also feed that to ChatGPT along with the URL. So feed ChatGPT the URL and say, the business also told me that, and list it. They open late on they stay open late on Tuesdays. They give 50% off if it's your first haircut. things of that sort. And ChatGPT will incorporate everything into a nice, neat knowledge base that you can still copy, bring over to retail, paste in, and attach to your AI voice agent. Okay, now for the settings, background noise, we're going to do coffee shop. Responsiveness, we're going to do 0.9. And interruption sensitivity, we're going to do 0.5. Coming down to real-time transcription settings, we're doing remove noise and background speech. I say this in like every video. Most important setting here. Now down to transcription mode, we're going to do optimize for speed. We're not going to do optimize for speed. We're going to do optimize for accuracy. I always used to do speed because I thought speed was a little bit more important, but they say that there isn't much of a difference in the speed. Call settings, we want the call to end if there's more than, I would say, 5 minutes of silence. We want the max call duration, the longest someone can be on the phone for 10 minutes, because we're being charged per minute. Here we're being charged 12.5 cents per minute that someone is on the phone with the AI. Retail automatically charges you. They automatically rack up a charge based on your call volume once you attach a credit card. Ring duration, we're going to do 20 seconds. This is how long the phone will actually ring when it's trying to contact the business, when a transfer call is issued. And then the bottom 4, we're going to leave as is. Okay, last but not least, to actually make this agent go live, we need to attach a phone number. So to attach a phone number, you're going to have to head back into the retail dashboard, go over to phone numbers, and you're going to hit this plus sign above and hit buy new number. You're going to be renting a number straight from Twilio. The cost is $2 per month. You don't need toll free, that's just an 800 number. Standard numbers work fine. You can even plug in like the area code. I would plug in the area code of where the business is located because they're gonna be like, wow, like you even got a local number. It's impressive. So buy a number, hit save. That'll just retail will attach that to your monthly fee, and the number will fall into that section you saw before. You can now go back into your agent, and we're gonna do publish. We're gonna do inbound agent, select a phone number, and we're going to select the phone number that you just purchased. I already have a few, so I just selected another number that I have, but it's the same process. And we're gonna hit publish, and boom, now the agent's live. All right, now we're gonna wanna test call it. I recommend that before you turn over the AI voice agent to the business you're selling to, do some test calls. Make sure it behaves properly, make sure it answers questions properly. I would even verify it with the business that you're selling it to. You don't want to attach a voice agent to their phone number before you even test it with them. If you have any questions on like how to actually attach AI voice agents to businesses' existing phone lines, that is something you should ask me in my school group. So like I said, the link will be in the description. You can join and ask me questions anytime, and I'll get to you within 24 hours. Now, on to testing it.
Thank you for calling House of Hair. This is Emma. How can I help you?
Hi, Emma. Are you guys open on Sundays?
We're closed on Sundays. Is there another day you'd like to come in, or can I help you with anything else today?
Yeah, what time do you close on Saturdays?
We close at 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah, do you guys cut men's hair?
Yes, we do men's haircuts. Would you like to know about booking an appointment or anything else?
No, I think I'll come in around 2 p.m. Next Saturday. Thank you.
You're welcome. We look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.
Flawless phone call. Why was it flawless? Because the prompt that ChatGPT made was so perfect. Okay, now let's go through the GTM go-to-market strategy that I used to not only get my first client when I started in this industry, but to get a client in under 6 hours. What you're going to do is head to Indeed.com. Now, what you're going to do once you're on Indeed is go to the search bar and you're going to type in receptionist and hit search. Now, what Indeed is going to do now is pull up a list of businesses that are looking for receptionists right now. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? There is no better way to find people in need of something than to just look at their job postings. You literally have in front of you a list of businesses that are looking for receptionists and are willing to pay human prices, full-time prices for receptionists. So picture this, you just built a receptionist that is smarter than a human, can act quicker than a human, works 24/7, handles multiple calls at once, doesn't have to be trained, and it accepts way less pay than a human. What you have to do now is call these businesses. Go to their site, write down their number, give them a call and pitch them. Be like, hey, I saw you guys were looking for a front desk receptionist. So I went ahead and I created an AI receptionist. Now, I know what you might be thinking. People don't want to talk to a robot. You might need somebody in store, but this connects to your systems. It sounds human. It's fully capable, if not more capable than anybody you can hire. I know it may still sound confusing, but if you have 15 minutes, say next week, we can meet face to face on the computer and I can show you a little bit more about how it works. You can ask questions, and if you think it's right for you guys, you can move forward for it. If you think it's right for you guys, you can move forward with it. If not, you don't. The success rate on this cold call strategy is through the roof. Now, I will say don't get discouraged if your first few calls don't go well because you don't know what you're saying. You're new to it. But after like 10, 20, 30 calls, you will become an expert at actually pitching this. And you'll be booking demos left and right. Now, I'm going to take it a step further. I want to show you guys real results. What I came across when I was cold calling. On that day of sale, I took notes of every cold call. So obviously I have the business and the number blocked out, but you can see on a scale of 1 to 10 how warm I felt the business was, and then notes on how the phone call actually went. You can see after 17 calls, I got my first that agreed to a demo, which led to a sale. These 17 calls should take you like an hour and a half max. Marketing, build, sale, all in one day. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to say it one last time. Building AI voice agents can be complicated, so join my school group. The link will be down in the description below. It's free right now. You will never have to pay if you join right now, but as it gets more busy, I'm going to have to make it paid because my time is going to be more and more limited the more and more people that are in the group. So down the line, it will be paid. If you join now, it is free forever. I'll also leave my other socials down in the description below if you want to find me in other places. I hope these tips and tricks can be useful. One of the number one things you can do outside of this video is one, learn more features about AI voice agents such as appointment booking, etc. I have videos on appointment booking and more features on my YouTube channel, so you can check those out. And then on the other end, studying the benefits of AI voice agents. It's going to help you with the marketing side of things and when you're actually booking demos. You need to know your product, so you're gonna have to study the benefits. All in all, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching and good luck on your journey.